can't always explain why you love something.
I hate it.
You just do.
It doesn't mean it's wrong or right, it's just different.
Things should be black or white.
But never grey.
So be bold.
Don't be afraid.
And be yourself.
Stand up.
Stand out.
And be counted.
Cross the line.
Get off the fence!
Create something pure.
It's better to provoke a reaction than none at all.
It's far better for some people to love something than everyone just to like it.
No need to wait for a sale to get the job done for a really low price. There's the B&Q Value range. Low prices all the time.
The B&Q Value Shower. B&Q Value Shower Tray. B&Q Value Tiles. B&Q Value Shower Cubicle.
When you want to get the job done for a really low price, don't wait for a sale. Get B&Q Value.
You'll only find value at B&Q.
New Corona Block Daily Moisturiser. Active prevention from rock.
Buy one pair of Boots brand spectacles with scratch-resistant lenses, then choose another pair absolutely free. Auto choice from Boots Opticians.
Hi.
Because you never know when you'll meet the girl of your dreams, you need long-lasting odor protection. Gillette has created continuous protection antiperspirant for long-lasting protection.
Thanks.
That keeps you ready for anything.
Why wait for a sale to get the job done for a really low price? Get the B&Q Value range.
Like B&Q Value garden tools. B&Q Value bedding plans.
Get the job done for a really low price. Get B&Q Value.
You'll only find value at B&Q.
So welcome back to our coverage of the Copa Del Rey final from Spain. It's Valencia against Atletico Madrid at half-time. It's Valencia 2, Atletico Madrid 0. It's a beautiful evening in Seville. It's about 86 degrees. Valencia are perfectly placed to win their first trophy since 1980, when they beat Arsenal, by the way, in the European Cup Winners' Cup final. The scene is set for the second half. The referee is ready to kick off. Will Radiantic's side, including Juninho, be rejuvenated? Remember, Antic running across the turf for Luton Town. Will he have that famous suit on tonight at the Olympic Stadium? It's back to Guy Havord and Jerry Armstrong.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway. The noise hasn't relented from those Valencia supporters during the half-time interval. So close to ending their long, long wait for a major trophy. It's Atletico who get the second half underway, having made a change at half-time. And Soleri, who they signed from River Plate for £2 million recently, has come on, and the disappointing Lardine has come off. But immediately it's Valencia on the attack. This is Ilya. It's still with Ilya. Oh, that was just a whisker away. And Valencia immediately picking up in the second half the tempo they had for much of the first.
Well, very single-minded play from Ilya. And I think there was a touch on that from Molina, and he thought there was a touch on it. He was looking for a corner kick, but the Cobra was ready to pounce there, wasn't he?
Well, at the start of the season, you could argue that Ilya was the star, and now it's Claudio Lopez, and Molina, well, once he was out of the penalty area, he had to make sure he made solid contact with the ball. Here is Ilya once more. Overshadowed by Lopez and Mendieta in that first half. Marinos. Quick word on the substitution at half-time, Jerry. Solari coming on for Lardine.
Not surprised. We did say he was disappointing. Solari's a striker and attacker. They've got to do something to change it, and I think it's a positive move from Radiantis. They need a goal. They need to get back into this game, but they're going to have to gamble.
Valencia still with 3 forwards on, remember. Here's one of them, Adrian Ilie, the Romanian international. Trying to find Vlahovic. Carboni, Mendieta. It's been a long wait for a trophy for Valencia, but they were last involved in this cup final 4 years ago, and it was one of the most astonishing cup finals in Spanish history. They were playing Deportivo at the Bernabeu. It was 1-1 with 10 minutes to go, and the heavens opened, and the pitch was flooded, and the game had to be suspended for 3 days. They came back and played the remaining 10 minutes, and Deportivo scored in that time and went on to win the trophy. There is no danger of that happening tonight in Seville, I can assure you. As Rob was saying, temperatures well over 30 degrees. Valencia on the break again, trying to use the pace of Claudio Lopez, and look at Molina once more. He's playing like a sweeper in this second half.
Well, he's going to have to. We did say they're going to have to gamble, and when they're gambling and pushing players forward, it means they leave spaces at the back. Claudio Lopez is playing off the shoulder of the last defender, which means Molina has got to try and guess right, and he is playing actually as a sweeper. And it's a gamble, but I think it's one they have to take.
Next goal is going to be so important. Babel, another player who had a quiet first half for Atletico. Blonde-haired central midfield player. Jose Marie. They've played on. And Valencia just a little bit fortunate to get away from that. And Jose Marie wins the ball back, but illegally. And that's a yellow card.
I thought he won the ball, Guy. I thought he actually got a piece of the ball. Farinos is the player who's down injured. And I think we'll see it here again from this angle. He did, he won the ball. It was a block challenge, and it probably looked a bad challenge, but it wasn't.
Yes, I think it did look a little bit wild, didn't it?
He's lunged, that's why. But you can see there, he's definitely won the ball. He's blocked the ball against the right foot of Farinos. Unfortunately for him, he's got a yellow card for it.
One of the younger players on the pitch tonight, number 8, Francisco Farinos. He's only recently turned 21. He's been a regular since Christmas. A number of young players in this Valencia side. It's just a question of whether they can hold on to them. Placed by Carboni, but it still runs to Mendieta. It's an angle ball looking for Claudio Lopez. Radiantic has already made one change. And be sure that things don't change in the scoreline. And there will be more substitutions to come for Atletico. Jose Marie, who's really looked up for it in the second half. King Juan Carlos, just to remind you, is unfortunately supporting the losing team at the moment, as he has done for many, many years. Very late indeed. The ball was able to bounce once, and the Argentine brought the ball under control, and then up went the flag. Side against Jose Marie, who, having been booked, isn't too wise to lash the ball away. The last 3 Copa del Rey finals have gone to extra time. Indeed, last year's final between Barcelona and Mallorca went to penalties. Aguilera. Serena. Now Valencia on the counter-attack. Vlahovic finding Claudio Lopez. He's going for goal. Back against him. Especially the way Molina has been darting out of his penalty area in this second half.
Yeah, I think you're right, Guy. He did see him off his line, but he was backpedaling when Claudio Lopez attempted that 40-yard chip. But it's a spirited performance the second half from Atletico.
And there's a good save and turned into the back of the net. Atletico are back in it. Although the referee has disallowed it.
It looks like it's an offside decision. You can see there when the shot comes in, Santi, who actually scores the goal, is the one that's in the offside position. It's good. It's good decision from the referee and the linesman. He was absolutely spot on, but we needed that goal to make it interesting. But it shows Atletico Madrid can get back into this game if they could score a goal.
Well, poor Santi must have thought that he had given his side a lifeline then. The replay clearly showed that he was offside when the initial shot went in. Something maybe for Atletico to build on. Ilya. Bjorklund, you just saw disappear out of the picture. Played recently for Sweden against England, warming up for Valencia. This is Juninho. And it's disappointing from the Brazilian. Good football again by Valencia. And the flag on the far side has caught out Claudio Lopez, although there was another man who might have also been penalised.
I think the linesman's spot on. He's a yard offside. Good play from Atletico Madrid, pushing up quickly to that halfway line. And they are gambling. It's, as you said earlier, Guy, the next goal is crucial. If Valencia get it, it's all over. If Atletico get it, we've got a great game on.
Mendieta wins the header, not once but twice. That's the man who can score great goals in the opposition's penalty area. Ilya. Vlahovic just dallying on the ball. Aguilera. Really important stage of the game. Valencia up by 2 goals thanks to Claudio Lopez and Mendieta. Here is Mendieta. The best of return balls by Vlahovic. Look at the skills again from the Spanish international. Well, they're not struggling for a man of the match at the moment. He was one of 3 Valencia players to play in that Spain-Croatia game that christened this stadium. Is Jose Marie. Running into Carboni. Vlahovic got something on it forward, and it was Claudio Lopez trying to seek out Ilya, the 3-pronged attack, nearly combining for a 3rd goal. For Rinos. Anglemar was penalised. Quickly taken free kick. Guess who? It's Mendieta. Options ahead of him. Mia. Babel. Aguilera trying to push Mendieta back. Poor ball forward. Farinos wins it for Valencia. Vlahovic. And again Vlahovic wins it. Claudio Lopez. This is Ilya. Adrian Ilya. And still Babel forward. Mendieta once more. And Ilya just caught offside.
That one was a very tight one, though. I think Ilya was waiting for the ball to be played over the top. It looked a perfect pass from Gaisca Mendieta, and he wasn't happy with the decision. It should have been 3-0, though, Guy. They should have wrapped it up.
Atletico still in this cup final, but only just. They've come off second best twice this season in the league to Valencia. Very much second best so far tonight, but they still have half an hour to turn it round. Carboni really just illustrating the confidence in this Valencia side. No way was he going to give away a throw-in. Found Mendieta, and here they have wonderful possession and olays from their supporters. And a free kick.
Well, it's Chamot who's fouled him again, and it's fantastic play. You know, their passing from the back is great. A lovely ball in the channel. Vlahovic gets across Chamot, and Chamot pushes him, and they win a free kick in another very inviting position. But they should have been 3-0 up, Guy. They had an opportunity with Adrian Ilya 3 or 4 minutes ago. He should have squared it.
Now here's a chance. Header going over the crossbar, but we're going to have a substitution. It's 19 from the other side. And Vlahovic is the man who's coming off. One of the three-pronged attack. Some suggestion that it might be a defensive measure, although we'll have to see the man who's coming on. Tremendous round of applause from the Valencia supporters for the Croatian, and it's Angulo who replaces him, so no suggestion that they're going to take the heat off Atletico.
It's a striker for a striker, and in actual fact Angulo's probably quicker than anybody except Claudio Lopez on the park, so they've really caused a few problems for Atletico Madrid, especially on this right hand side, which is where Miguel Angulo likes to play, Guy. And oh, that was tight. I thought he was onside when the ball was played.
Jose Marie not had a great deal of luck tonight. I mentioned Angulo pepping up the attack. He's in fact scored twice against Atletico, and both times they were winners in the league this season. Another one tonight would surely cement their first domestic trophy for 20 years. This is Ilya. It's claimed by Molina. Quickly forward, but look at that, just one Atletico player, 3 Valencia shirts, and a poor supply line from the goalkeeper.
Well, you've got to question Molina kicking the ball up front like that when there's 3 defenders against 1 player, and Radi Antic is contemplating making another substitution.
Already made one. That was at the half-time interval. It's not really changed the course of the game. That is still very much going Valencia's way. So Roberto is coming on, and Jelly, the fullback, is coming off. That again is another attacking move.
Yes, it's positive. He's taken a fullback off, put on Roberto to try and help Jose Marie. I mean, that last attack, I think, showed Radi Antic exactly the problems they've got. Ball's being knocked forward long with Jose Marie on his own and 3 defenders against him. He really does need support.
So can Roberto provide some impetus for Atletico Madrid and their supporters? Had a great deal to cheer about tonight.
It could change all quickly if we can get a goal back at 2-1. You know, it'd be a great finale. Just love to see them score one.
He's scored a few goals from midfield this season, Roberto. Looking to go into double figures tonight. Juninho giving away. That's a bit of a mismatch, isn't it? Juninho and Anglamar.
I think this is more frustration than anything. He's just jumped 2-footed right round Jocelyn Anglamar, and the referee's no option but to give him a yellow card. But that's frustration. He's not had a lot of the ball. He's not had many opportunities. Been closed down very quickly, Guy.
Doesn't have happy memories of cup finals. League Cup and FA Cup loser with Middlesbrough. This is Anglamar. Mia's in the centre. It's a good run by Anglamar. Will it come from Mendieta? It will, but it's blocked.
This player really amazes me, Guy. You know, we saw him defending on the edge of his own box, and all of a sudden, when the ball pops up in the area, look who's on the end of it. And he gets a strike in, and it's good defending from Aguilera because he's the one that blocks that challenge. That would have been a certain goal.
Amongst the cable, it's Ilya to take the corner. Short again, not for the first time tonight. Atletico not learn their lesson. Here is Ilya. Oh, they're trying to play their way out of trouble here, and they're into more trouble. This is Anglamar, and still Anglamar, and Ilya. Oh, what were Atletico playing at?
It's scandalous defending, trying to pass the ball 1 yard inside your own area. I think it's Serena who's injured there, and it looks like he who's trying to flick the ball up, and Miguel Angulo comes across and wins it.
Certainly not been a cup-winning performance tonight so far by Atletico. 23 minutes to go. Claudio Lopez and Mendieta, the goal scorers for Valencia. Even if they do lose here tonight, Atletico will be playing in Europe next season. Very similar to Newcastle United, because Valencia have claimed their place in the Champions League. Win or lose this evening, Atletico, despite their struggle against relegation, have been guaranteed a place in the UEFA Cup for the second year running.
He's been holding his side for the last 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know what he's done, Jose Canizares.
The Valencia keeper hasn't been too busy, has he? Here come Atletico, trying to put some pressure under his goal.
I think he's had 2 shots in, what, just over 65, 66 minutes. He's had 2 shots to save, and he looks as if he's in a bit of pain. Maybe he's pulled something. He's got the physiotherapist around the back of the goal, and he's talking to him now, and you might just see the substitute goalkeeper coming on for Valencia.
Bartrual will be maybe just getting butterflies in his stomach. He's only made 8 league appearances in his 3.5 years at Valencia, but it's not a bad time to come on, is it? 2-0 up with 20 minutes to go.
I think it's also every player's ambition to play in a cup final. He won't get a better opportunity than this, will he?
Valeron winning Atletico another free kick. It was Mendieta who slid in from behind.
Well, I don't think there's any competition for the best player in the park and the man of the match for me. Mendieta's been absolutely outstanding, guy.
Yes, it really has been a wonderful season for the captain of Valencia. His side have to defend now, and it's a good save from a really struggling now Santi Canizares, denying Juninho.
I think he's torn a muscle, maybe intercostal muscle or something like that in the ribs, but he's made an important save there.
Juninho. Well, you think they might have stuck the corner possibly right into the danger zone around Canizares and tested how his stretching is. Whether it was offside or whether it was a throw-in, it's really been a bit symptomatic of Atletico's performance this evening. Valencia supporters bouncing up and down again on their seats. See the orange behind Radiantic. The orange is the other kit that Valencia wear. Third, you feel now, would certainly seal it. Mendieta. Farinos. Ref plays on despite Mendieta tumbling, and Farinos nearly found Claudio Lopez, who made a lovely little angled run. Ilya wins it back and wins the free kick. Mendieta's still struggling a little bit, though.
They just look more sharper, incisive, hungrier, everything. They're on the loose balls, and that's a rash challenge from Aguilera. But they've got to do something to try and get back into this game. Valencia's dominated it for me.
Mia. Anglamar. 2 in the centre. Frenchman trying to blast it across the 6-yard box. Roberto. Janino. Space in front of Anglamar. Claudio Lopez in the centre, number 7. Farinos. And that's what they're playing for tonight. Ilya. Oh. Well, he thought quicker than the 2 defenders did.
It was a clever little throw-in, but I was expecting him to maybe drive it into the box. He went for a goal. He's got no qualms about shooting from any angle or anywhere, regardless of players. A little bit greedy at times for me, Adrien Ilya, but a fantastic striker, and had a bad season by his standards because of injury, but can certainly put the ball in the back of the net.
This time last year he was part of the Romanian squad that defeated England down in Toulouse. Romania topped the group and England had to go through in second place. Anglamar has got forward more and more in this game.
He's a great athlete. It's just his first touch for me lets him down on a lot of occasions, Guy, and he's pushed forward. He's played like a right midfield player virtually most of the game.
Farinos. Valencia still playing as if they want to go and kill this game off with a 3rd goal. No suggestion at the moment of hanging on to this 2-0 lead. And once more, Jose Marie is involved in a robust challenge with the Italian Carboni, who's no softy himself.
I think it's a good challenge. I know he's got his feet up, but he's gone in and blocked the ball. It shows good spirit from Jose Marie. He's not going to lie down and take this defeat lightly. Trying desperately to help his side to get back into the game.
Back. Has to be another yellow card for Atletico. Looks like Chamot, yes indeed it was.
You don't get any more blatant than that one. He's just grabbed him and tugged him and pulled him to the ground. How many is that? Is that 6? I think we've had 6 yellow cards.
He played in the Italian Cup final last year for Lazio against Milan. The Argentine. A disappointing final for him and his teammates so far this evening. Oh, lovely angle ball to Ilya. Onto his favoured right foot now. Mendieta. Ilya will chase. Captain. Look at the brass instruments out there for the Valencia supporters, who will sing their team towards this long-awaited trophy. Farinos. Good turn. And allowed to run, Farinos. Roberto tracking him.
It's good play from the young lad Farinos. He started to really establish himself this season. Shows good composure, waits to the right time and wins the corner kick off Roberto.
Ilya with the corner. Molina waits. Away by Roberto. This is Mendieta. Nino can't get to it. Ilya. Mendieta makes the run. Here is the Valencia captain. Roberto again conceding the corner. That's Canizares at the other end, who he said was struggling with his ribs.
It looks like intercostal muscles. He's torn one or bruised one. He doesn't want to come off though, does he, Guy?
Can you blame him? Jose Marie wants to do it on his own. Oh, now he's had a yellow card. He's made a couple of very rash challenges. It's a sign of real frustration from Jose Marie. And again, it's on Carboni.
I think the referee's been very good here. It's not a bad challenge. He's enthusiastic. He's trying hard. And basically, it is a free kick, but I don't think he warrants a yellow card. I wouldn't like to see him getting sent off in this cup final, or any other player for that matter.
Mendieta, what a pass. Anglamar, Claudio Lopez, and it was Angulo who was arriving. Ball played just behind him. A pass again by Mendieta. There's such a range to his skill.
He's been the complete player for me this season. He scored some marvellous goals. He's got a great touch on him, great vision, and showed great leadership qualities, and thoroughly deserves what I think he's the man of the match for me, and had a fabulous season. It's going to be nice for him to round it off with a Cup Winners' medal, and also his inclusion in the Spanish national squad this season. What a year he's having.
Solari, the substitute. Babel. Jose Marie. No, it wasn't Jose Marie.
Roberto.
Roberto, the other
long-haired player in the team. Now, the other thing we should talk about is Ranieri, because this looks like a swan song, and you know, the dejected faces on the Atletico Madrid players. It must be disappointing for them, but the best side for me, Valencia, have dominated this game. Ranieri is a fantastic tactician, and they're going to hopefully have his services next year by the looks of it.
Yes, he was in tears last week when he said goodbye to the Valencia supporters at home. To be sure there will be a few tears tonight if he's to finish with the cup in his hands, but there's still 10 minutes to go. And this is Jose Marie. That's a super challenge by Dukic, I think it was.
Well, this is the challenge of the match for me. It's Santi about to strike, and Dukic comes across, the most experienced player on the park, and makes a fantastic challenge and block.
Despite his problems, not able to claim it, but he's thumped it downfield. And now Claudio Lopez has got away from Molina. The goal is unguarded, and that is the cup for Valencia. The first time in 20 years, and once more, it's 2 goals from an Argentinian. In 79, it was Mario Kempes. In 99, it's Claudio Lopez, and Valencia are the winners of the Copa del Rey.
Can you believe that's his 37th goal this season? Unbelievable. The gamble that they took didn't pay off. Molina thought he could win it. It was a great clearance from Canizares. He saw Claudio Lopez and he played that pass into the inside right channel. Rani Antiche looks very disappointed, but this is great play. Molina's committed himself, and there's no way Molina's got the pace to catch this man. El Piojo, Claudio Lopez. He's still got a little bit of work to do when he comes inside, but he keeps his composure and he slots it into the open goal.
Well, anyone who's watched Valencia on a regular basis this season would have to say that their football has deserved something. And indeed, it looks like claiming the second most important prize in the Spanish domestic season. And they've played with the same exhilaration, exuberance, although they've got some defending to do now, as Canizares, who we were writing off 10 minutes ago and thinking he was heading to the subs bench, only creates a goal but saved one just seconds later.
I think this cup final's over though, Guy. Even if they can pull a goal back, it's just been total dominance for me from Valencia, and probably the best counter-attack team in the league.
That's Juninho. Again symbolises his performance. He's been desperately disappointing tonight, hasn't he, for someone who claims that he wants to be a regular in the Brazilian side.
He's had a good couple of weeks as well with Atletico Madrid. I think we've got to pay credit to Valencia. They've not allowed a lot of players to play tonight in the Atletico Madrid team. And Juninho's one of those. They've closed him down quickly. They've denied him the ball. They've denied a lot of players in the Atletico Madrid side time and space.
1979 was the last time Valencia won this competition. They beat another side from Madrid 2-0. This time it's Atletico on the receiving end and not Real. Anglamar back to Canizares. The police are just beginning to circle the pitch and make sure that none of the supporters come on at the end. There will be scenes of great celebration, and rightly so. Oh, one might say they're almost taking the mickey now.
I think it's exhibition stuff now and party time for Valencia. They know they've won the cup. It must be a horrible feeling for the Atletico Madrid players that they've got to play out this last 6 or 7 minutes, Guy, knowing they've got no chance of getting back into this game.
Mendietta's header forward. Ilya, I think he'd love a goal tonight.
Just shows the importance, that last goal, of distribution from the goalkeeper, because Canizares' pass was so important for Claudio Lopez's goal.
Compete in the league with the big spenders of Real Madrid and Barcelona. They ended up finishing a highly creditable 4th, and now they continue to play with a real sweetness as they near this trophy. Farinos, Anglamar again, almost playing as a right winger now. To Roberto. Carboni was in there, Anglamar, Mia, Angulo. Well, Angulo would have picked up the return pass from Claudio Lopez had he not been brought down. Was the man who looks as if he's been penalised for that.
Yes, it's a blatant obstruction, but there's no yellow card for that one, and it's Claudio Lopez who's going off now. To fantastic applause from the Valencia crowd guy. He's had a great game. He's got his 2 goals, and Bjorklund, the centre half, is coming on in his place.
What a performance by that little Argentine who sadly won't be in the Copa America, which you can see on Sky Sports over the next few weeks. He says he desperately needs a rest.
I just wonder, Gav, if he's going to be playing for Valencia again, because there's still talk of him going to Lazio.
Well, I think anyone who's seen this performance tonight and indeed monitored him for much of the season would be interested in a player of that quality. Now, what's happened here? The ref has called things back. It's another yellow card. It's just getting a little bit out of hand for Atletico.
Well, that's Chamot, and I think he's already been booked, Guy.
Carboni has come in for some rough treatment tonight. Valeron raised his hand there, which he cannot do. Mena has been booked. Mena it was who was sent off in last season's cup final for Mallorca against Barcelona. I'm just a little bit fortunate that he didn't get another red. That would be something.
It looks like he's been on the losing team in 2 years in succession as well, Guy.
Got closer last year, though. Penalties separated the two sides. Great gulf in quality has divided the two teams this evening. Playing the final few seconds. Just a question, really, of how much extra time the fourth official has totted up. Valencia are the cup winners, you can be sure of that. And Juan Fran will be assured of a winning medal now with a few seconds on the pitch, and Carboni, who has been involved in 1 or 2 incidents tonight, I think sensibly has been taken off as a substitute as opposed to ordered off by the referee.
Absolutely correct, Guy. You got that 1-1. The Italian hitman Carboni's been no saint in his time. I've seen him on the end of some naughty challenges as well, but clever play from Ranieri. He took him off. He doesn't want anybody sent off, and it looks like they might even bring Schwartz on as well. He's warming up on the sidelines.
Well, we're told that Schwartz was a big doubt for tonight with injury. He would love to come on for a few seconds. 2 minutes to go.
Que está en Argentina viendo el partido y no. Todo por todos y por nosotros.
Muchísimas gracias, Claudio.
Aguilera. The King will reluctantly, I'm sure, hand the trophy to Valencia, bearing in mind he's a keen Atletico Madrid supporter. But Jerry, just summing up, and there's no doubt Valencia deserved to win tonight. And over the season, they've brought us so much entertainment.
Yes, absolutely. They've been the form side coming into tonight, but I thought Atletico Madrid's form in the last 2 or 3 weeks would have made it a lot closer.
And that's it. Valencia have won the 1999 Copa del Rey. Their first domestic trophy for 20 years. And there's the man who scored the 2 goals that has finally ended the long, long wait for a trophy. Claudio Lopez, and a goal that will be remembered long into the next millennium from Mendieta, means that Valencia can celebrate long into the night here in Seville. They've been by far the better side, and deservedly they are the Spanish Cup winners. Victors tonight by 3-0.
So a mixture of tears and champagne for Claudio Ranieri. His last game in charge as coach, their first trophy in 19 years. And I think for Valencia, Jerry, over the season it was fully deserved.
They were the best side tonight, Rob. I was just disappointed that Atletico Madrid didn't make more of a game of it. Disappointed for Adi Antish as well, but Valencia were irrepressible tonight. They were in fantastic form, scored wonderful goals, and basically they deserved to win it.
We're just waiting for the trophy to be presented. As we wait, let's have a look at a goal which encapsulates Spanish football for me. 1 part brilliance, 1 part craziness. Goalkeeper went to loco. Lopez scored it brilliantly.
Well, the great part for me was the fact that Cannizzare's quick passing movement to get Claudio Lopez away. We know what he's like. He's so quick. Molina had to try and sweep, Rob, and he took a gamble. It didn't pay off, and we can see Ranieri's joy and Claudio Lopez's joy. And obviously Valencia, that just crowned it for them.
Is he the best striker in the world?
In the last 6 or 7 months, he's certainly been the best goal scorer in Spain, and you just can't leave him alone for a second. He's so lethal.
Well, let's get back to the Olympic Stadium because the trophy is about to be presented in Seville. There are the Valencia players. It's been a long old season for them. They actually started last August, early part of August, in the Intertoto Cup. Of course, they went out of the UEFA Cup against Liverpool. They've beaten Real Madrid and Barcelona along the way to the Spanish Cup final. They finished 4th. They're going to be in the Champions League next season, though they'll have to go through the qualifying stages. It's been a mammoth job done by Claudio Ranieri. He came from Italy with a hard man reputation. He has got a soft centre. He's been crying out there tonight, as has the King of Spain, who's presenting the trophy. King Juan Carlos is an Atletico Madrid fan, but Jerry, they were outclassed, weren't they?
Totally outclassed. I think they had a 10-minute spell in the second half where they briefly looked like they might get back in and score a goal, but the third goal from Claudio Lopez really sealed it for me, and Ranieri's done a fantastic job really this season.
And the man who's going to lift the trophy is Gaithka Mendieta, the only survivor from the '95 Cup final team. That was played over 2 days because of a thunderstorm. The only thing that was electrifying tonight was the football of Valencia. Man of the match, Mendieta as well. He certainly scored the goal of the match. He scored the goal of the season. Jerry Armstrong says the goal of the millennium. So it's the King of Spain to present the Copa del Rey. And in 1999, it's Valencia who are the Cup Kings of Spain. Well, Jerry, they fully deserve that tonight, and it is a reward for a fine season for Valencia.
Yeah, I mean, they were in every department for me. They were just superb. The goals were great, and at the end of the day, I don't think anybody can argue with the result.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Well, one more thought. Where are they going to finish next year? Are they going to be a worthy team of the Champions League?
I think they'll do really well, but it all depends on, obviously, how Hector Cooper does when he takes charge and whether Claudio Lopez stays or not.
Well, the Spanish season starts again on August the 21st. There's going to be more Latin football next Tuesday when the Copa America starts with Brazil and Argentina and plenty of these players from the Spanish League. But we'll leave you tonight with a goal worthy of winning a cup final. We've all dreamed of doing this. Gaithka Mendieta did. Valencia are the cup winners. Hasta la vista.
Español en asociación con Cerveza Sol.
Relax.